football today. We got three big playoff games to watch today, so I don't know how long it's gonna take me to stream the games that I want to play. Cause I'm definitely gonna be watching the playoff games. I ain't have enough time to get this game started, and I'm in the middle of this game, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this game, and watch the playoff game at the same time in real time. So I don't know how this is gonna go today. I don't know how this is gonna go today. Just gonna try to have some fun and play some football. For real. Play some motherfucking football. I don't got servants or maids. There was one person that tried to be a maid, but she couldn't do that right. She was just she was just doing shit to have her own motivation. Oh no, my gamer glove. You just washed up, didn't you? For real, don't be taking no double baths. You already took a bath. I mean, you got to, yeah, but damn, a double bath. I don't want my water bill to be sky high. But get you involved, man. Get you involved. He get more. He got a lot of touches. I'm gonna give him the ball, man. He got a lot of touches. Look at the stats. That cause we run the ball a lot, man. We're a running team. Okay, you got 15 receptions. All right, all right, all right. What are you doing in there? Let's see, defense third, point scored. We still number one. Points allowed, we're fourth. Offense, we're 19th. The defense is third. Now defense then dropped to number three. Yeah, that's a good reason. So you won't be itching and shit. Yeah, last game we gave up 300 fucking yards. So that's why we're third through the first three games of the season. First was it first four games of the season, right? Yeah, we first four games of the season. I hate to say it, I ain't never had my defense third. We're always number one. I don't never remember us being third. We probably was two before. We always finished the season number one though. It's just the middle of the season. I just got to stop the pass and the fourth quarter touchdown. They get all the yards back in the fourth quarter though. I got to stop that shit, man. I mean, like I said, we getting a lot of touchdowns on defense and run the ball. It ain't nothing I can do for the wide receivers. We get special teams touchdowns too. We're 19th in offense. We do got to pick the offense up a little bit. Oh boy, let me get this started. Cause the real game on now. Yeah, the real game starting up. The Bills and the Dolphins. I'm gonna go ahead play this till halftime, and I'm gonna go ahead and watch that game. Yeah. I said I was gonna try to finish the season one day. That was impossible. I had stuff to do the day I was trying to finish the season off one day. 'Cause I wanted it to be on the playoff, at least on the playoff picture by now, or set up or have the Browns in the playoffs along with the real teams. But that's okay. We'll just play through it. Just keep playing. I'm behind. I gotta play with the Chicago White Sox too with the show. I gotta play with them too. I'm behind with them too. I'm behind with all my teams. That's because I be working. I gotta go to work sometime. Yeah, he definitely wants some more catches. I'm giving him the ball, man. I'm giving the ball. Don't you worry. You gonna get the ball. Let's see.
Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cleveland Browns taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
I know when to pass the ball. I know when not to pass the ball.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cleveland Browns.
Playoffs, but we got to play 3 more games. Might go ahead and finish the season up one day.
Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
They know side of the field for the visiting Raiders. They were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And this could be a whole lot of fun
because
if his game plan goes into effect early, We're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the columnists write
want the NFL record for receptions.
So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? What the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
40-yard line. Since you complain about the ball, you complain about getting the ball. Let's see if you break the record. Break Steve Largent's record in the game. Come on.
Incomplete.
Another reception.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Frustrated by not getting the ball. Catch it.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him already going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately.
Right there. Catch that, Lynn. There we go. First catch of the season. There we go.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Come on, John Bill. All pass.
13-yard line.
He ran the ball yet. See? He locked up that time. I got to run it.
Right. And he's going to keep it here.
Ooh.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Charles is supposed to get the touchdown. Nick Chubb didn't get a touchdown.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. It's the fullback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some
video
teams,
games, NFL
in the early part of the game. Other teams are script to attack.
I got to count the game.
They've been in attack mode for these ball games. They continue that in this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Man, I'm about to go all the way back in that field, man. We got to count those games. Man, we got at least a 50 or 60 game winning streak.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I can't remember. I got to count. I'm about to go back into the lab.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown. Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And one of the things that I think that Derek Carr has really improved in doing since college is his ability to stay in the pocket, things swirling around him, find the right guy, and deliver the ball with accuracy. Derek Carr has great touch when he throws the football.
Man, make me think Robert Griffin III on the Eagles, man. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he switched on us. I remember now. Yeah,
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And
now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. There are 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I'm sick of everything. We're going to cover everybody going to be covered.
Carr now on first down.
Damn.
Got a man open. It's Dan Waller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
All right, come on. Damn, that's 2 yards.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43.
Right there, man.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hurt their production, but I would dare say this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They fucking open up holes and gaps and everything that play. Damn. That should have been an interception.
Carr now on first down. That's caught by Waller out left side. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
He threw it away. All right,
everybody get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Stay in the middle. They're going for a short pass.
Throwing his car on third down.
Yeah,
he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them.
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Oh, they get to the ball. It's blocked.
Get it! Damn, get the damn ball.
Those really long field goals, when they are made, they are things of beauty. But there is a danger to getting them started, isn't there?
Yeah, with that low drive, you got to really keep it low to the ground, don't you, to get that distance.
Yeah, hard to just pop it up in the air because otherwise it's not going to get there. So he's got to drive it low in order to have the distance, and that usually puts it in jeopardy, gives him a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field and try and get up and get it.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football.
Go to outside.
Now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit.
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
That was tremendous defense right there.
They go with Chubb on second down.
Chubb. There we go,
he's
first
going to be
down.
close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 41.
They know you got to get
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. We should mention, to go on the great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for
the big hole right there
in this game.
There we go.
And this time, not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Come on, John. We're going right back to the pass
on this drive so far. It's
right
first and 10. From the red zone now.
Right there. Catch that, boy.
Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Yeah, you can do it.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
You can do it. Show him how the old Browns do it.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
No!
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
No!
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Damn, man. That was so dumb. You know they're going to try to intercept it that close.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you have to think on 3rd and goal here. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it, but here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
That's his first field goal of the season. You get a touchdown.
Raiders, nothing.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they gave up a touchdown that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They lost last week. Actually, not only did they lose, they were shut out, but they've got the lead here right now. And the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hit him.
Give this time to the tailback.
Okay.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the 28.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Damn.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Gains happen.
2nd and 11 now.
All right, don't let them score. You know they're going to their 2-minute offense, so let them score, man. Let these motherfuckers score.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throw from Carr, complete to Renfro.
I seen him, but we couldn't get there in time.
Good for 7. It's 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Fired that one in.
Yeah, Alonzo.
He's taken down.
Yeah.
This will be a Brown sack.
Yeah.
Kiko Alonso.
Yeah.
Drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi.
Turn back to the top-ranked defense, man. Get that. Run.
And that'll hit the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those goals. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He was brought down.
The offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Gonna do it. Gonna do it. Let's see if Henderson can catch it.
Only needing 2 yards on
left.
2nd down.
Hail Mary right before the half.
Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, he caught this.
Caught at the 6-yard line.
Yeah.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Balance, too.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long.
Push the ball.
There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Point after try forthcoming.
I knew Landry just won't catch the shoot this game.
He's got it, and it's 17-0. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
Just don't use it. Just need to. Yep, they gave up a touchdown right before the half. Right before the half, they gave that shit up.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
They have trouble.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's
just wait for him.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there. They may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
They going for it.
The final shot here before half for Carr. It is no coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll start up in the Steel City, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, where you see the final score there. 24-21, the final score. From there, we move to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City to see what's going on with the Chiefs. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes.
They still ain't made it to the Super Bowl.
Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Check on the Patriots. And at the moment, that game is tied with the visiting New York Jets.
The first 3 seasons, they be getting their ass kicked.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Boom.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Get the ball back. They're going to try to score, man.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it
right now.
In this third quarter of action. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say you want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
More pressure on the quarterback, too.
From the shotgun now.
Oh, where you going, boy? Yeah,
and he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Cover 6. Don't bite. Just stay in the middle. They're going to try to throw it in the middle. Don't bite.
Now they try the right side here. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Everybody's on that shit.
They get 4th down after the loss of 1.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
We don't never give up nothing in the run. We #1 against, we got the #1 run defense in the league.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be taken at the 13.
Oh, you got a chance to do another one.
Uses the spin. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
You got 37 yards. Yeah, I tried. I should have ran the other way.
So here are the Browns to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well. And that was incomplete.
That was a big shit.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Somebody got to get open. You run the option.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
I'll wait for you, Landry. Go.
Yep. Left side, that's caught by Landry.
1st down.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
Man, he put up Hall of Fame numbers.
Now they'll look to throw.
No, we're just gonna fake it. Yeah.
To his left.
Touchdown, yo.
Into the end zone for the Browns. Touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Quite good.
Right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
24. Raiders, nothing.
Yeah, they in a lot of trouble, man. Blue, you were confused in the motherfucker.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Cover 6 again.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr.
No!
And it's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
That was dumb.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball down, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Hit his ass. Fumble. We run that back. Go, Lonzo.
And this is picked up by the Browns. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way, the fumble return. Boy, that got pretty close to disaster. Going for 2, you cough it up. They almost returned it all the way to the other end for 2 for themselves.
You think electron ball security is in order here? Because and it's not just taking care of it, it's what you just talked about. What can result when you don't take care of it? They almost gave up a score.
That's the first time I've seen the defense get a 2-point conversion.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
The defense scored a 2-point conversion for the first time.
Beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
You know what? I got him back there. Yeah.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you say
the Raiders have got him. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Farrell, that got in there to bring him down. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about defense, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles are usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side.
I seen somebody
he's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is going to be pulled. was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
And that stretches the lead to 27. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raiders heading out to take over. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense.
First thing a bitch wakes up and asks for something to eat.
Put some points up and have momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go, and move on to the next series.
She gets on my
There's a
nerves.
throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Good morning. How you doing? How's your day?
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Right to the
and he's dropped right at the 40.
Big
Gain of 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay,
come on, they're trying
I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 40 now on second down.
That's what I'm saying, a deep pass. I see him.
The Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips,
heads low.
It's just been a struggle
pass off.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
I see him the tight end.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you know what, run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. Let's close this one out.
And able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Touchdown, yo.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, like you got that to me, like you crossed the plane. Like got that to me, man.
And here it's just a simple question of whether or not the ball broke the plane. Well, I said it's simple. It's not really that simple. This could be really complicated.
Right there.
We would love for it to be simple, to know that it did actually cross the plane of the goal line.
Right there.
But as you described, it is a difficult call. All it takes is a portion of the ball crossing that line.
Touchdown.
Now the officials have to determine if that happened.
Touchdown. First down. It's a touchdown. What?
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you put that, he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
Let me call timeout.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Point after here coming up.
You're on blowout mode right now.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That time a 6-play drive. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run.
That's why you lead the league in rushing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field and they will send this one away.
You keep that short.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. A dangerous return man showing it here.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. They go back to the air here after the INT.
Right.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. Well, this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
Stay the number 1 rushing the lead. Number 1 rushing attack, number 1 defense.
Down, they'll run with Chubb. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. With that last effort, he has reached now 10,000 career rushing yards. Congratulations.
Big-time congratulations. It also means that his publicist can make sure all the information gets to every voter out there who has a say in the Hall of Fame. Fashioning together a heck of a resume.
Going for 10,000, but you got 10,000 rushing yards. So I'm going to
not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Chubb.
4 yards.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to solve this one away. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you. and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
Come on, Bill.
That one looks like
blitz already get blitzed.
Dumps this to his running back, Chubb.
Damn.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he just hit a safety valve.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain. Because the offensive guys, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
Not over there. Too much defense.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off.
Trying to
we'll
get
see
him
if
touchdown.
they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
First touchdown.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Dancing
to his left. Right there. Got him that time. Yo, touchdown.
And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
That's his first career touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Yeah, you got a lot of firepower.
They'll line up to kick the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
Everybody's scoring today. Everybody. Spence got some touchdown passes under his belt now. But he got a couple. He had 6 already. Got 2 more today.
And send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now here come the Raiders. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
No fourth quarter touchdown.
Throwing on first down is Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Carr. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Ain't got enough time.
And a Raider first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yup, no fourth quarter touchdown. Stop.
Leading them to victory.
Stop
the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put
that
those points up every
them.
week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different
Took them out of the game.
So for Cleveland, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0.
Yeah, we had 386 yards total offense.
The
they only had 167 yards.
They'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos.
Yes, sir.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Xavier Henderson had that 55-yard touchdown pass. Yeah, that was a straight blowout. Yeah, that was a blowout. Put it on. The defense scored a 2-point conversion, too. Man, that's awesome. The defense always get points. Always get points. All right, we're going. Who's frustrated? That was last week. We're going to move on to next week. We already took care of that. You shouldn't be frustrated after that game. You got like 6 or 7 receptions, and you got a touchdown. You got a touchdown reception, too. And Landry got a touchdown reception. I got Landry the ball, too.